everyone, it's Grizz. I'm out on the Hayabusa. Yes, I've insured the Hayabusa. This doesn't mean that I'm necessarily keeping it. I've actually, yesterday, all my insurance ran out on the Hayabusa and the 916, and I thought, okay, let's have a look at some prices and also see what it will work out like. It's still a little bit chilly out here. See also what insurance prices would be, also having the Punisher insured as well. And I actually managed to insure all three bikes, the Hayabusa 916 and Punisher, for less than what I insured just the Ducati and the Hayabusa last year. So yeah, that is the good news. So I've insured them. It wasn't horrendous money, so yeah, I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna sell them, one of them, then why shouldn't I kind of get on and enjoy them? And in seeing the Hayabusa's just got its MOT, taxed it last night as well. So yeah, why not? I thought, let's get on and have a little bit of fun. So it's commuting to work day. Now the forecast for today was meant to be good. Like, I mean, it's not currently, it's not raining, but it's showing on all of my weather apps. I have 3 weather apps. I'll explain why. Yeah, they were all saying that it was meant to be a nice dry day today. I mean, okay, it is dry. Look at the sheep. Yeah, it is dry. It's not raining, I guess, but it's like Cheddar is just like living in a cloud. And now this is another reason why I have, or it is a reason why I have 3 weather apps, because, like, you know, it's a bit like roulette, isn't it, really? You've got to kind of increase your chances with a few more apps. Like, one app will just say it's rain, like, all day. Another app might say it's rain all day and like it won't rain at 2 o'clock, and another one will say it's sunny all day. So oh, there's gravel down on here. The roads are greasy. It's not really ideal. It was raining all day yesterday. So anyway, yeah, that is my reason for having 3 weather apps. How interesting is that? You must be enthralled. So yeah, what is going down? I was hoping to get the 916 out and offer its MOT over the weekend, but we were like, I was facing a complete opposite of weather. It was like -4 and salt thick on the road. I'm trying to find like some sensible patch here on the road, some line, but there isn't actually one. So I'm just gonna indiscriminately ride, sorry. Yeah, so I was hoping to get to the garage for the MOT. I had the 916 in the lounge and stripped the back end down. There's a little picture for you. Yeah, so I've done that, cleaned it all up, put new brake pads in. I didn't record any of it, sorry guys. I'm just kind of, I don't know, just wanted to kind of get the work done, I guess. So yeah, I kind of sped through it a bit without any cameras, or video cameras anyway. So yeah, stripped the back end down. Sorry, I will get my words out eventually. New pads, gave the rear caliper a nice clean up, and yeah, was really happy with the back end of the bike. I've still got to do the same on the front. I need to do front brake pads, etc, etc, give it a clean up. Yeah, so I was kind of aiming for it, and the weather forecast was looking rubbish. As it was a dry day on Saturday, but the roads were just so covered in salt that I gave it a miss. I've got to soften off the rear shock on this bike. So yeah, well, I didn't make it to the MOT, sadly, so no MOT on the Ducati yet. And I just thought, you know, I was in 2 minds about going and taking it. I thought, why should I rush through it and get the bike disgustingly dirty or dusty, covered in salt, and spend a weekend cleaning it just for the point of getting an MOT on it. I'm starting to side a bit more with the Ducati of keeping it, just because the main reason really is I started working on it and started looking at it, and I was just like, oh god. I mean, I'm looking at it all the time. It's in my lounge, okay, but yeah, the more time I spend messing around with it and looking at it, the more I'm like, how can I ever sell it? But yeah, you know, it's not really a big problem, is it? Come the end of the day, I've got a collection of lovely bikes and one has to go, so I am just left with another collection of lovely bikes, so it's not really a real problem. So, but it's a nice problem really. Yeah, as problems go for 2020, 2021, because it just I can't say those 2 years apart now. Yeah, as problems go for those years, they're pretty good ones as they go. So, oh look, there is some blue sky about. Now I feel justified in my blue visor, my black visor. I can actually see where I'm going, but I haven't got pin lock fitted in this one. I need to put it in. So I keep steaming up. I'm getting all steamy. Yeah, that's about it really. I'm going to ride to work. Off to work. And ride home. And I think it might be even nicer on the way home. So, yeah. Let's have a bit of a ride. Oh yeah, some other news, people. This is quite interesting development. I was on eBay, the root of all evil, and had come across something for the Punisher. I found a big bore kit. Naughty. I say kit, it's the pistons and rings. Is a Wiseco kit, so that will change the engine capacity from, what was it, 893, yeah, that's right, 893cc. Mine's a 1994 CBR 900. So yeah, 893cc up to 997cc. So yeah, we might have a go faster bike soon. So when I go faster, we are on the go faster strip of road. Has to be done. So yeah, I'm excited for that. They were just way too cheap, the pistons. They're like normally like £500. I got them for a little under £100. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be a fair bit of work needed and some more parts to get. Work needed to be done and parts to get. I need to get a head gasket. I've seen some head gaskets around the right side, excuse me, for about 30-40 quid. I need to get the sleeves as well, because you've got to bore out the engine and fit new sleeves. They are a little bit more expensive, but I have seen those for around £50 a pop. I'd need 4 of those. What else? More gaskets again, isn't it? Like a full gasket set, I guess, for the engine. Other work needs to be done, like having the bottom end balanced. Yeah, maybe some new con rods. We'll see. But it's work in progress. I'm not gonna actively search for stuff, although I might have done after buying the pistons, but I'm not going to try and buy anything else now. I'm just going to sit on that, and if something cheap comes up, really cheap, I've got my like eBay saved items on, done a few searches, put them on saved items, and I'll just see what clicks up, and if anything's super cheap kind of shows its head, then, and I've got some spare dosh, which to be fair we don't have much of as late, then I will buy some more, and eventually the Hayabusa will go up to 997cc. How exciting is that, guys? I was also having drunken conversations about fitting a turbo to it, but I think that conversation might belong where it was started. I just can't see me being able to afford to do it. yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, there's a small development for the future of the Punisher. I would just like, I think, you know, whichever bike I do keep out of the Hayabusa and the 916, I just want, like, I don't know, just want to ride them. But yeah, I would like the Punisher to be, I don't know, my powerhouse. I guess really the Hayabusa is the powerhouse, but it's a big old powerhouse. It's a big old thing. And yeah, I listened to what a lot of you guys have been saying. Thank you to everyone for all your input on the have a vote, the polling for the which should I keep, which should I sell, the Hayabusa, the 916. It seems that the overwhelming impression I'm getting is that you're all saying sell the Hayabusa and keep the Ducati because the Ducati is just too special. And yeah, I get that completely. So I'm guessing like the Ducati probably will stay, irrelevant actually of your guys' input, but I did want to know how you felt about it, because you know, you cannot make decisions on the back of everyone else, can you? You've got to make your own choices in life. So yeah, I expect the Hayabusa will go, and one of the other reasons is like, it's actually quite a thirsty bike. I mean, it's a bit of a poor excuse, I must admit. But I guess, you know, when I took it to the MOT, went to the MOT and back home, I had a little bit of a spirited ride, and it used like half a tank of fuel. That's kind of biking for you, I guess, high performance bikes, but this baby is really quite thirsty. And yeah, the same amount of fuel will last loads longer on the 916, but it's not really about the fuel, I guess, if I'm being honest. It's about the fact that I love the 916 and don't want to let it go yet. And as some of you has also kind of pointed out, I can easily, if I sold the 916, I'm not going to easily actually get something back. And if I sold a 916 back, the same as that Red Bull one I've got, but if I sell the Hayabusa, it's not going to be so easy to, well, it is going to be a lot easier, for me to go buy another one, because they're still making them, aren't they? So, and the 916 is becoming increasingly rare, the value is going up, so if I kept hold of it, it's going to earn me money instead of me just constantly spending on it. From a standpoint of maintenance on the 916, it's not had as much work done on it as the Hayabusa, but to be fair, it's in really good condition. It is actually in better condition than the Hayabusa. It was, well, not now. Maybe the Hayabusa outshines the 916 now, because I've literally stripped it right down to the engine and frame and replaced everything it needed replacing. So yeah, I mean, the Hayabusa, don't get me wrong, it is pristine condition, it really is now. That I cannot kind of knock this bike at all. But the 916, yeah, is in bloody good condition, and I'm just going to give it a service, new spark plugs, clean everything up. So yeah, it's kind of sorted really. You know, is there any speed camera up here? I've got to be careful, don't want to be stupid. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I still need to get and ride the Ducati. You know, I know though, I guess I know, it's like I will throw my leg over that Ducati and I'll be like, what on earth was I thinking? I could never sell it. I do fall in love with it on a daily basis, looking at it in my lounge over the winter. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that out and getting an MOT on it and putting a few miles in on it. Also, I've got to sort out the Punisher. Another thing that I found with the Punisher, I was going to try do the Punisher MOT as well this weekend if the weather wasn't so good, but I've found another issue. I've got a bit of a clicking noise coming from the rear hub. Now, I'm not sure if it's the chain, the hub bearings, or the sprocket bearings. So I've bought hub bearings and sprocket bearings because they have not been changed for a flipping long time. I built that bike like, what, 12 years ago? was it, about 12 years ago, 2009 I built it. So, and yeah, I bought the swinging arm second hand. I did replace the roller bearings at the front where it attaches onto the bike as such, on the swing arm kind of side on the engine frame attachment, if you know what I mean, Harry. Yeah, I replaced those, but I didn't replace the bearings in the hub. My visor is just constantly steaming up. It's not cool. Yeah, so I think I'm going to replace them. Another good reason for replacing them is that the bike has got quite an extreme setup on the rear. It's got that car wheel on the back, and I've got a load of spacers on that hub to make the car wheel fit, basically, which in turn would put a lot of stress on those bearings. So yeah, I'm gonna obviously get it on the road, and I want to start having some fun on it. Hopefully a little bit of spirited fun come the summer and spring. So I don't want that hanging in the back of my mind. And also from an MOT standpoint, I don't think it will pass with the clicking coming from the rear. I did have a chat with the guys at RJ Motorcycles, and they said it would be good to investigate it before we brought it down. So we'll do that. So yeah, there's a bit more work to be done on the Punisher before I can take it. Taffy's bike, we're halfway through flipping, lowering the suspension and fitting a sprocket set. We've been waiting on some parts to arrive as well, which have arrived, so we will get on and do that. Sorry for the delay on those videos. We will get some more coming soon. This brings me virtually to work. Let's get in here. Good old drive Vauxhall in Weston. Pop down. Well, don't pop down, we're on lockdown. Give us a call, buy a car, get your car serviced, and get Grizz come up, arrive and take your car for the day, service it and drive it for you without any worries and concerns. I'm going to go the long way around, because when you are riding to work, you always take the long way. I mean, this is by far a long way. Well, it is a bit, I guess, anyway. So, yeah, drive Vauxhall, Weston. I've been working here now for like 3 or 4 months. And, yeah, my life is so much improved for it. It is, actually. Yeah, I'm having a blast. It's a lot of fun. And I'm 5 minutes early. And today I've got on my tight jeans, and I'm getting a bit conscious about it because they're all going to poke fun at me on my tight jeans. So, but whatevs. Over the speed bumps. Here we are. Yeah, it's been going well here. All is well in the workplace. So anyway, guys, that is enough for me. I love you all. Let's see if I can find somewhere to park. I have my own private parking here, which is just amazeballs. Can I get a space? Oh yeah, let's take it in here. Right, later peoples. Oh no, not the alarm. Oh. Alright, let's take it in work, park it up and get a day's work going. I've got a few minutes to get changed and my day begins. Anyway people, hope you've enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. Side stand, is it down? Oh no, I don't like that. Flip. Don't like that either. That's better.